All right, music fans, welcome back. It is the Real Music Observer. My name is Dave, observing real music in real time for real people, just like you right there. And this dude here, here's a question for you. Will Neal Schon be riding on the Def Leppard tour bus or tour plane? That is the subject of this particular video. Look, with all the information that's coming out, Neal is doing interviews. Notice how it's just Neal doing the interviews. Founding member Neal Schon. There's no Ross Valerie, who is also a founding member. He's not around. John Cain, very little activity. Affiliated with Journey. He's talking more or less about Christian stuff. And, you know, speaking, just a quick little diversion here. My friend Richard sent me a video over on Twitter, unbelievably disturbing video about Jonathan Cain's wife, and you can check me out on Twitter. I will retweet that for anybody who's objective, who is being honest with themselves. They have to watch this and do a holy crap Batman, all right? Couple of them, you know, it's just okay, I certainly misjudged a situation now, didn't I? But with all of this turmoil going on, and the fact that it appears that Neal Schon and Joe Elliott from Def Leppard have struck up a bit of a friendship. Of course, they toured together about 12 or 13 years ago, and, you know, it seems that, based on what I'm seeing, it seems kind of like Joe's got Neal's back. You know, and I'm betting that these guys don't tour all together, meaning Journey. I think certain guys will find a certain mode of transportation and take that from gig to gig, whereas I think Neal Schon will be hanging out with Def Leppard. So you might, who knows, maybe there'll be a collaboration down the road, maybe a Neal Def Leppard thing. Maybe Neal can help out with production on something if they ever do some new music. The point being is this relationship between Neal and John, or maybe Neal and Ross and John, has gotten so bad that I would not put it past Neal Schon to obviously find a way to the gig without being around his bandmates. Now that's crazy, and it doesn't really show a good sense of, you know, team spirit, but I think the team spirit is out the window. Like I say, if you watch that video that I'm talking about, you're going to start to question someone's judgment. And like I say, I am an equal opportunity offender. I don't do these videos because I like to sort of, you know, walk softly around the problem and not say exactly what's going on, because that's just not my thing. It's not my style. I can't just say, oh, everybody's fine, it's going to be great. If you're a Journey fan and you got tickets, you might have gotten the tickets because it's going to be fun to watch the on-stage facial expressions. I don't know. I know these guys are professional enough, and I know they've played this music in their sleep for years, so I don't think it's going to be a stretch. Although I don't think the band's going to be doing a lot of challenging songs, more or less because that's been their set list, and I think Neal wants to do some different things, and I think the other guys don't. I think they just want to play out the string, they want to get the big Irv Azoff payoff, and then they want to take off, you know, and I think that'll be the end of it, like I say. But it will be interesting to see how Neal Schon travels from gig to gig. And if I were a betting man, I say he's hanging out with Joe Elliott and Phil Collin and all those guys, and he's just going to have a good time that way, because I'm sure he's going to get along better with those guys than he is with his so-called bandmates. All right, that's my quick little video. Neal Schon riding a different bus. That is what I think will happen. I'm Dave, and I will chat with you very soon. And until then, have yourself a great day or evening or whenever you're watching this video.